Well, let's get started. We are on lesson number 6 today. You did your homework. Thank you for sending that over to me. Today we're going to review the present perfect tense and make questions.
I did in my work. I did in my work this morning.
I'm sorry?
I did my homework in my job this morning.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had time during the week in my house.
That's fine. Hi, Oscar.
Hi, David. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Did you get your book?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Hi, Danya.
Hi, David. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday.
So we were just getting started. I was going over the agenda. We're going to review the present perfect tense and ask questions like, have you ever ... We've got the new present perfect tense contractions to go over today. We'll talk a little bit about job performance, housing, and a culture tip about credit scores. Okay, so real quick, when you're talking in the present perfect, you would normally say something like, I have taught English, or I have been to English class, right? You can also make a contraction with the I and have, and just say I've. Instead of saying you have, you can say you've, we have, we've, they have, they've, okay? In the third person singular, we can say instead of she has, she's, he has or he's, and then it has or it's. Okay? All right, so remember that as we're doing this. Has anyone here ever gotten a tattoo?
No,
I haven't.
No?
no.
No tattoos here? Okay. Have you ever visited the coast of the United States?
No.
You've never been to the coast?
No.
Tanya, to the beaches,
No.
to either California or Florida?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, on California.
Well, that's the coast, Tanya. Did you go to the beach?
Yeah,
So you have been to the coast of the United
yeah,
States.
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You were in the West Coast. Where did you go in California?
Long Beach? Long Beach, yeah.
Yeah, they have nice beaches in Southern California.
Yeah.
Did you say you've been to Florida, Oscar?
Yes.
Cool. I used to live in Florida.
Yeah.
What part of Florida did you visit?
Destin, Florida.
Destin. Oh, Destin's nice.
Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Elena?
No, in United States, no. In my country, yes.
Okay.
But here, never. I haven't.
Okay. Hi, Araceli.
Hi,
How are you?
fine, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Okay, has anyone here ever ridden a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ride a bicycle, but no motorcycle.
I've ridden a bicycle.
I have ridden a motorcycle, a bicycle.
But I have never ridden a motorcycle. Okay. Danya, tell me about riding the motorcycle.
My cousin has one, and one time he invited me to ride it.
Cool. So you just rode on the back with him? Him or her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Did you like it?
Like that,
Yes.
me too.
Yes, I like it.
So you've ridden a motorcycle, Elena. Okay.
Yeah, like that, yeah, but I thought you asked me about drive.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Ridden. It's open to interpret.
Reading is, oh, okay.
What about you, Oscar? You said you've ridden a motorcycle?
Yeah, I read a motorcycle. My friend has one.
Yeah. So you just rode on the back too, or did you drive it yourself?
You for myself.
What?
Just me.
By
He's
yourself.
let me his motorcycle sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it.
Okay, yeah, cool. They're fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so Elena, you said that you have ridden a motorcycle after all. Tell us about that.
In my country.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here too, my daughter has one when she was here.
Your daughter has a motorcycle?
My oldest daughter, she had a motorcycle.
Okay. Cool.
But she is in my country now.
Okay. And what about you, Araceli?
Just one time, but I didn't like it.
Oh, really? Why not?
No, I didn't like the speed. Not in the motorcycle. No, I think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
Motorcycles are very dangerous. They can
Yeah.
be fun, but they're very, very dangerous.
Very, very.
Exciting but dangerous.
Uh-oh. Have you ever cheated on a test?
No.
No,
Okay,
I
good.
have
Good,
never cheated.
good students. That's the right answer. All right.
That is not honesty. I cheated one time or two, maybe.
You cheated on a test, Elena. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, but not all the answer, just one maybe.
Where what school, what grade were you in?
I don't remember, long time ago.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, when you're a little kid, you do it. When you get older, like, cheating doesn't really help you. So have you ever eaten at an ethnic restaurant? Like, this is a picture of a Japanese restaurant. When we say ethnic restaurant, we mean like some type of like Japanese, Chinese, whatever. Have you ever eaten at an ethnic restaurant?
No, I have never eaten.
Yes, I do. I have.
Yes, I have. Yeah. Where did you eat, Araceli?
Yes, I have.
What kind of food did you have?
It's Chinese food and Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Was it good?
Yeah, I like that food.
What about you, Oscar or Elena?
Just some Chinese.
Chinese food? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sometimes.
I had Chinese food last week. I normally don't eat it's very rare that I eat Chinese food, but I had a craving for it last week. I had to go get some. It's weird. What about you, Elena?
I have eaten just Chinese too.
Chinese, yeah. Here in the United States, this is a really cool part about living in the United States, is that we have a huge variety of food. So you can, Chinese food, Italian food, Mexican food, there's Peruvian food, there's, Greek food, Jamaican food. There's so many different styles of food here, Indian food. So if you've never been to one of those restaurants, I suggest trying it sometime. Get a little variety. Have you ever seen a live concert?
Yes.
Yeah, who did you see
I have.
live?
Luis Miguel
Okay. Was that here in Denver or in Mexico?
in Denver.
Yeah.
Here.
Denver gets a lot of really big artists. Like in a lot of the Spanish artists come here to Denver.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Me too.
Me too.
I have seen.
Who have you seen in concert, Elena, or what was one of the last?
I Marco Antonio Solis.
Okay. Good.
Oh, yeah. Welcome.
Anybody else? Yeah, me too. I have seen a few live concerts, but it's Mexican artist.
Mexican what? Artist?
Artist. Yeah.
Oscar?
Yes, sometime.
A few times.
Long time ago. But only Christian concert.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Has anyone here ever broken a bone?
No,
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 I
I have
haven't.
never
Nobody.
broken a bone.
My
Lucky, I broke one bone once. I broke my ankle. It was absolutely terrible.
yeah.
The hardest part when I broke my ankle is I had to use crutches for like 3 months, 2 months or 3 months or something
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Yeah.
And it was during the winter, so it was snowing a lot. And like using crutches are it's pretty hard in the first place. Using crutches on ice, oh, it was terrible. Yeah, I slipped so many times, and it's like every time you slip, you hit your ankle, and it just hurt so bad. It was a really bad experience. Have you ever sung karaoke?
Yeah, I have ever sung,
I have tried to sing.
but
Done.
sung.
Danya, real quick, when you answer this question, you don't answer I have ever. You just say, yes, I have.
I have, okay.
I have sung karaoke. Good. Anybody else? Elena or Oscar?
Yeah, normally
Yeah,
I had some career.
I
Yeah, so you don't want to say, because we're in the present perfect, it wouldn't, you don't want to use a word like normally here. You could say, I have sung karaoke many times.
Oh, many times. Okay.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, cool. Do you have a favorite song to sing when you go to do karaoke? No?
Yeah,
No,
I like a song from Marisela. I sing song from Marisela.
Okay, good. Has anyone here ever won a sports competition?
No, I haven't.
I had
no.
I have won a sport competition.
Okay, tell us about that. What did you win, Oscar?
Soccer.
For soccer?
Soccer. Long time ago. No, it's more common in my country.
Sure.
But here too, I had won a competition, soccer competition.
Yeah, cool. Congratulations. You must be good.
Yeah.
I play soccer, but I was never any good. Have you ever sung the United States national anthem?
No.
No. Yo no.
Oh, cantado?
No, yo no.
We need to be.
Have you ever gone camping?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Ya long time. Antes de que ustedes nacieran.
Pero nosotros nunca fuimos.
What?
I don't know.
So
Yes, I had gone camping.
do you go here in Colorado, or was that back in your country?
Here, but I prefer Nebraska, Ogallala Lake.
You went to the lake, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is camping popular in your country?
Oh no, in my country,
No.
Honduras, it's not popular.
In my country, no.
No, it's not popular. Just here.
Okay. Have you ever eaten llama meat?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. I
No,
haven't.
no, no, no,
I
no,
have
no, no.
never eaten.
No, no, it's a no.
Oh,
Yeah, mommy.
No, no.
it's popular in South America. People eat it in South America.
Oh, really?
Sure.
South America?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever dyed your hair a different color?
No.
Yeah.
I
No,
never.
no pink, but yeah,
What color did you dye your hair, Danya?
like red,
Red?
redness or red or see.
Red? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody
Me
else?
too.
Not a silly? What color?
Yeah, me too.
Red?
Yeah, red one time, in the other ones blonde.
Blonde? Okay.
Mhm.
Anyone else?
Me too.
Me no.
Helena, what color did you dye?
I had dyed black because I had white.
Oh,
Black.
and Oscar, you said no?
No.
Wow, have you ever felt an earthquake?
No,
No, I have never. So.
I
no.
I've never felt one either. I've been in places where supposedly there was an earthquake, but I didn't notice it. So it can be pretty scary, I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's take turns asking each other these questions about job performance. So Oscar, ask Elena, number one.
Are you a poor, satisfactory, or excellent worker?
I am excellent worker.
Good.
Ahora me ask. I ask.
Araceli, yeah.
Okay, Araceli, do you always clock in on time and clock out? When you work?
I'm always be in on time,
I always clock in on time.
clock in on time, and clock out sometimes. Daniel, how well do you follow instructions?
I follow good instructions.
I follow instructions well.
Well, yeah, how well do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I ask who again?
To Oscar.
Oscar,
Mhm.
do you have a good attitude at your job?
Yes, I always had a good attitude at my work. Elena, do you ever had to turn in paperwork? If so, do you always turn your paperwork in on time?
Turn in paperwork, what does mean, teacher?
To turn your paperwork, like if you have to do you know what paperwork is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Okay, so turn it in is to deliver it to the appropriate person, to your boss, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Es como,
Yeah.
en español viene siendo, pienso yo, como el papel donde uno se apunta las horas cuando o que va a cobrar un trabajo si usted entrega esos papeles a su patrón para que le pague a tiempo.
Any type of paperwork, yeah. It could be a timesheet, like what you're saying, Oscar, is for a timesheet. It could be a report, you know, sometimes you have to write a summary or write a report. I don't know, you work in healthcare, so like when you're taking care of patients, I don't know if you have to like write down notes.
Exactly. Every day I had to fill out many papers for every client.
So that
Yeah.
is paperwork, and then
Oh.
when you have the paperwork, when it's all filled out, you go give it to your boss or whoever.
Exactly.
That means to turn it in.
Yes, I always turn my paperwork in on time.
Good.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you Tania, verdad?
To Araceli.
No, Araceli.
No, Araceli. Oh, Araceli. Are you a problem solver?
Yes, I am a problem solver.
Good.
Dania, do you always wear appropriate clothing at your job?
When I was working, yes, I always wear appropriate clothing. Oscar, are you a team player?
Yes, I am a team player. Elena, have you ever had an argument with your boss? If so, what was it about and what was the outcome?
I haven't had an argument with my boss.
Good.
Do you, Araceli, do you have employees that work for you? How would you rate their performance?
No, I don't have employees that work for me.
Fair enough. Does anybody have employees?
No.
Me sometimes.
Sometimes, Oscar? Okay.
Yeah, I work for a company, but sometimes I have my own business.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's no
No te pongas eso, Jairo.
normal. Sometimes.
Okay, good. All right, thinking of one of your closest co-workers. Okay, it could be anybody, somebody that you work with. Ask each other these questions. So Araceli to Danya, number one.
And Dania,
So you say, does he or she always clock in or clock out on time?
does she always clock in or clock out on time?
Who?
One of your co-workers.
Coworker.
Okay. She's always clock in.
She always clocks in
Yeah, clocks in
on time.
on time.
Okay. All right, next
Oscar.
question, Danya to Oscar.
Does he call in when sick or running late?
He calls at time when he's sick.
Okay, so he calls in when he is sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elena, does she follow instructions?
Yes, she follows instruction. Follows. Okay.
Yep.
She follows instruction. Araceli, does she have a good attitude toward the job?
Yes, she has a good attitude towards the job.
Good.
Dania, does she turn in paperwork on time?
Yeah, she turns in paperwork on time. Oscar, she dressed appropriately for the job.
Yes, she dresses appropriately for the job.
Very good. Go ahead, Oscar, number 7.
Elena,
Is he?
Is he?
oh, yeah, he does, we can use does he has.
So what I'm trying to correct you on, Oscar, is you want to start it off with is, not with does. Is he a problem?
Okay, chance, okay, chance. Is he a problem solver?
Yes, he is a problem solver. He is a problem solver. Yeah. Araceli, is she a team player?
No, she's not a team player.
Enough?
No,
Maybe she remembered when she was working.
she wants to work.
Working.
¿Cómo se dice? sola?
Alone.
Alone.
She worked at,
Selfish.
yeah.
Dania, is she reliable, honest, on
Reliable.
hardworking?
Reliable.
Reliable.
Yeah, she's all those subjects. She's reliable, honest, and hardworking.
Very good.
Oscar, is he an asset to the company?
Yes, he is a really asset to the company.
He is an asset.
Okay,
He's an asset, or you could say he's a really good asset.
yeah, okay. He's really good asset to the company.
Perfect. All right.
Wh-
Was there a question?
Yes, what assets mean?
What does asset mean?
Es
Ajá.
activo, una persona movida, pienso, activo.
Es
No.
que, no, es que yo escuché. Ajá.
An asset is something valuable.
Somebody capable.
Something valuable. An asset is something that's valuable. Typically, so an asset, when it's like an accounting term. So when you have a business, you have what's called an asset, and then you have what's called a liability. So an asset is something that is worth money, something that you own that is worth money that you could sell. For example, a car would be considered an asset. A computer would be considered an asset. Something that's valuable that you can sell for money is an asset. So this term here, when we're asking about a person, is the person an asset? It means, is this person valuable to the company? Do you understand? Yeah.
David, one question. What is the other word that is used in accounting? For example, the asset are
The other word is a liability.
The other one in Spanish can be passive, but I don't know if it's the same.
What is it?
Pasivos y activos.
Oh, so you're just asking about an active or a passive?
Yeah.
Those are terms in accounting. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Can you read this to us, Elena?
Okay, new housing. To apply for a house or apartment for rent in the US, you typically need to fill out a rental application and run a background check. You also need to leave a security deposit to cover any damage made to the house. You may also need to show your landlord a copy of a recent pay stub to prove that you are able to pay rent. On agreeing to the terms, you will need to sign a lease, which is usually a 1 year commitment.
Good. Right. Okay. So there are many different abbreviations used when looking at ads for housing. Do you know what all these mean? What is a DW? No? That would stand for a dishwasher. Okay. What about BR?
Bedroom?
Bedroom, good. What about unfurn?
Unfurniture?
Yeah.
Furniture.
What about 6MO?
6 months.
6 months?
6 months, yeah. What about APT?
Apartment?
Apartment.
Okay. What about INCL and rent?
Included in rent,
Rent.
What about MOTOMO?
month to month,
Month to
Come on,
BA?
bathroom,
Bathroom. Good.
Bathroom.
WD.
Bathroom.
washing and dry.
Good. Yeah. So we've got a DW and a WD.
Watch it. Watch it.
Yeah.
watch it.
Those are both pretty common abbreviations. I never thought about how funny that looked until right now. What about UTIL?
Utility,
What?
The abbreviation for utilities. Yeah. AC?
air conditioner,
Yeah,
Conditioner.
good. Studio.
studio,
Studio.
Yeah,
Furniture.
what's a studio?
Studio is
a small place,
yeah. It's
A
just
small
one
place.
room.
I've seen some really big studios.
well, but no doesn't have a,
It's not an apartment. It's just one room.
everything is together.
for
What is it doesn't have a
Uh,
karate chop. No
pared,
karate chops. But then there's karate studios, so that doesn't make sense, Don. So real quick, it doesn't have a bedroom. There are no bedrooms in a studio.
is everything together?
Yeah,
Is
it's
everything
just one
together?
big room.
Yeah.
No separate room.
No, doesn't have.
Has it doesn't bedroom, the studio?
Yeah, studio means no bedrooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just one big room.
Has a kitchen?
Yeah, the kitchen might have a kitchen. Sometimes they don't have kitchens too. It really depends. There are studios with kitchens, and then there are studios without kitchens.
Okay.
Yeah, but typically it's just like a big room that it's all open. And I've lived in a studio that didn't that had a kitchen. They do have studios here. They're more common in bigger cities like New York City. It's really common to live in a studio where apartment space is really expensive. Most people live in a studio. Yeah. Okay, good job with that, guys. All right, so let's do a role play. Araceli, imagine that you're moving into a new apartment or a house, and Danya is the landlord that's reviewing your application and does an interview with you. Go ahead.
Landlord, I am selling,
You're the landlord. You're not selling, you're renting.
You can
renting. Okay,
own
okay.
the apartment.
Who started? Araceli?
Hello, Dania. How are you?
Hello, Araceli. Fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. So, is in person? Okay. I come in because I didn't know you are renting one apartment, and I would like some information about it.
But you already signed on the application?
Yeah, so
Fill it out, the application.
yeah, so supposedly, Danya, real quick. So she's already filled out the application. You have the application. You're
Okay.
right. So you're looking at the application, right? And
So,
now you're just doing an interview with her.
okay, Araceli, I am reviewing your application, and I need more details about your work.
Okay. Tell me what do you need to know? And
Can you bring me compromise? Is compromise or
proof.
Proof. Okay. Proof your income proofs.
Proof of your income.
Proof or your income.
Okay, I can send it you by mail. It is fine.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just needed check out the papers, and you are you are ready for move to your new apartment.
Okay, just I have a few questions. Could you tell me how many bedrooms and bathrooms the apartment has?
Yeah, the apartment has 3 bedrooms. No, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Oh, nice. Just what I need. So it has I could you say that utility? No. Ay, ¿cómo
Yeah,
se
the
dice
utilities
todo?
are included in
Yeah.
the rent. Yeah.
Okay. So the most important question, how much is the rent per month?
1,250.
Oh, I think it's affordable to me. And so I'm going to send you all the information you need. And could you tell me when, if everything is good, when can I move in?
When I get the papers, I will call you and tell you when you are ready for move.
You are ready to
Okay.
move.
To move, yeah.
Good.
Okay.
I think
Perfect.
2 or 3 days.
Okay. I'm waiting for your call, and thank you so much for the information. I appreciate it.
Thank you, you too. See you later.
Nice. All right. Good job.
See you. Have a nice day.
All
You
right.
too.
Same thing with Oscar and Elena. Oscar, you're looking to move into a new apartment or a new house, and Elena is the landlord.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Elena. It's probably you can hear me. I pretend to move my family a new apartment or condos. I think uh, my friend told me you had here condos and apartment, but I am in a house. I need to move uh, really, I don't know how you say, rápido. Necesito moverme rápido o pronto.
Very soon.
Oh, very soon. Yeah, thank you. I need to move very soon.
Oh, yeah. What is your name? What's your name? I am reviewing your application this moment.
I'm here because I need to know what the price, what price you had for apartment. I need apartment with 2 bedrooms and what 1 bathroom or 2 bedroom, but depends the price. I don't know if you have apartment with 2 bedroom and 2 bathrooms, and how much?
I have a couple questions for you. How many person going to rent the apartment? Are you going to? How
Just
many persons?
my family is my wife and 2 sons.
Two sons. We have one apartment, the 2 bedroom. You need one apartment of 2 bedroom, right?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Is
I'm looking for apartment 2 bedroom and 2 bathroom. I don't know if you have.
yes, we have one apartment, the 2 bedroom and 2 bathroom. The price is 1,800. The 2 bedroom.
1,000.
Espérate, papá.
Oh, it's expensive.
But this is good area. We have the near school, near parks, near everything you need. What you need.
Okay, but it's really expensive for me. I'm looking for about 1,300, but no more. I need to pay.
We have another.
Mhm.
You need 2 bedroom. We
Yeah.
had another apartment. No, we had other apartment in the 2 block from here are cheaper than this. You can go talk to the landlord. You can see is better, it's affordable for you.
Okay, Elena, I appreciate your help. I going to ask today, and if I need come back for you, I can come back more late. Thank you, Elena. I
You're
appreciate.
welcome. Good luck.
Okay. All right. Nice job. So, Elena asked Araceli, number 1.
Araceli, what would your dream house apartment look like?
Um, my dream house uh, would would be big and with a big yard and a lot of flowers and a pretty garden and in a place, in a quiet place. And I think that's it.
Good. Yeah, good enough. Good. Danya, what features would your dream house or apartment have?
Features
Okay,
like
you need to ask the next things.
4 bedrooms, two
Hello?
bathrooms, a big kitchen, and ¿qué pasó?
Keep going.
Eh, a big garage. I don't know. I think I like a big house.
Okay. So I guess this question is more like when we're talking about features, like
Features.
would it have like a big open floor plan or
Oh, okay.
like a special dining room, a balcony, a big yard, a fireplace, a nice view, like special things? What special aspects?
Okay, special things.
That's more what we're,
Like pool.
maybe it'll have a swimming pool. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fantastic feature for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oscar, where would your dream house be located?
That's a good question. My dream house would like to be located in Florida.
Okay.
I prefer warm weather. I don't like cold weather.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, yeah, that's the reason. I would like to be located in Florida or yeah, Florida.
Good.
I like the beaches. I like beaches.
Yeah. Has anyone here ever been rejected for housing here in the United States? Where you applied and they said, sorry. No?
No.
Good.
No.
Good. Does everyone here have good credit?
Yes, I have good credit.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Good. What is the most that you would pay for rent, Araceli?
Wow. It's a good question because I think it's better buy my house and pay the mortgage than the paid for rent. I think it's the rent are expensive, but I think I would pay no more than 1,500.
Okay, good. What is renting like in your country? Do they ask for different documents, or do they have different requirements than here, or is it harder, easier to rent?
I think it's easier than here, I think.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because the landlord doesn't need a lot of information.
Yeah, you just have to sign the paper, the contract.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need the good credit. You don't need any other thing for you can rent.
Yeah. Good.
Sometimes needs recommendations, but sometimes.
Depends the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have does like Mexico or Honduras have the same concept of a credit score like we have here?
No, in Mexico, no.
No, we don't need it.
What has surprised you about housing in the United States?
The majority houses has header, calentón, header.
Here?
Yeah. In
That's
Mexico,
surprised?
no. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean here in Colorado, if you don't have a heater, you're in trouble.
Yeah, in Mexico, the people has a little heater with gas. It's hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
So
basement.
you're talking more like
Yeah.
a central heating system. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right.
Basement, yeah. The
Yeah,
basement.
basement here in Colorado. In Mexico, no.
I have a problem with the internet.
Okay, that's okay, Elena.
One question.
Yeah, go ahead, Oscar.
¿Cómo se dice, por ejemplo, acerca de esa pregunta, ¿verdad? ¿Qué nos tiene sorprendidos? Sorry, but Spanish, but I prefer Spanish for this question. Okay. ¿Qué nos tiene sorprendidos sobre las casas en Estados Unidos? Por ejemplo, ¿cómo podría decir yo acerca de la pared que se hace de protección en las casas, como un muro? En español se dice un muro, alrededor de tu casa como protección. En Estados Unidos no se usa.
Yeah, so yeah, we don't it's not typical to have like a real fence, like here in most houses we'll have fencing. So we have like privacy fences, but what you're referring to is more like a concrete wall that I think is common. Yeah, so that same thing surprised me when I moved to Latin America to see how they had the big, like very hard, thick concrete walls, and then they did the broken bottles on top of it, so you can't go over it or you'll cut yourself. Yeah, here that's not a very common thing. Some houses in certain neighborhoods have more solid barriers. But yeah, here it's more common just to have what's considered a privacy fence, which isn't really secure. You know, you're not going to keep any bad guys out with it, but it's just more to give you privacy from your neighbors so your neighbors can't see you. So that was surprising for you to see the
Yeah.
privacy of fences as opposed to like a real barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. All right, can you read this to me, Oscar?
In the US, it is important to maintain a good credit score when you apply for most things, products, and services that involve long-term contracts, loans, funds, rental lease, etc., etc., etc. How to say in English, etc., etc.
Etc. Mm-hmm.
The first thing the the service provider will do is run your credit.
Yeah.
There are several
Agencies.
agencies, including Experience, Credit Union, and Equifax, that give a financial story of you on file and make this information available to service
Providers. Very good.
providers.
Okay, good. Any questions about that?
No.
No, I found one little error here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so at the bottom here, this is FICO. FICO is what most people are referring to when they're talking about your credit score, your FICO score. And that stands for the Fair Isaac Corporation, the largest and best known of several companies that provide software for calculating a person's credit score. So this is your FICO score. This is a little chart of a FICO score. And you can see here, 300 to 579 would be considered a very poor FICO score. You will have a very hard time renting a house or getting a credit card or doing anything that involves a long-term credit if you have a low score like that. I would even say if you have what's considered a fair credit score, 580 to 669, it will also be very challenging. You really need a good credit score of 670 or above to get access to things that credit can give you, including renting a house or an apartment, getting a mortgage, like if you want to buy a house and you apply for a mortgage, credit cards, all that sort of thing. Another thing is that this credit score can also impact the interest rate that you'll get when you take out a loan. So people with low credit pay higher interest than people with high credit. So it's what we call a double whammy. All right, Araceli, read this to us. Credit is king.
How do you get good credit? The way to build credit is to have a good history of borrowing money and repaying it. This can be difficult if you have recently arrived in the United States or if you have always preferred to pay cash for everything. First, you should open a bank account and make sure that you keep money in it. Then you should apply for a credit card and use it. Be careful. It is very easy to lose track of your spending. After you have established a solid track record of repaying debt, your credit score will grow. The most important thing to keep in mind is to never make a late payment or let one of your accounts go to collections.
Good. All right. So there's just a little tip. Do you know what your credit score is? You can always call one of the credit agencies and buy your report or check online. And this has even changed a lot in the past 2 to 3 years. I've got an app on my phone where I can actually check my credit score for free. So it's a good thing to know. All right, good. Wrapping up with this lesson, we'll just have a little open conversation. What do you guys want to talk about here? I've got 8 suggested topics. So why doesn't somebody choose it? Danya, maybe you can choose a topic for us, and then we'll just talk about it.
What you miss about your hometown country?
Okay, good one. Wow. So even though I'm from the United States, I grew up in the southeast part of the United States in a state called Georgia. And there is something that I cannot get here in Colorado from Georgia, and that's the food. And in particular, one style of food called fresh air barbecue. It's just the best barbecue in the world, and I can't get it here. So when I think about my home city, my hometown, when I go back to visit my family in Georgia, the first thing we always do is go straight to fresh air barbecue. What about for you? What are some things that you miss about your hometown or your country?
I miss the family meetings or family parties or reunions.
Family reunions? Yeah, or you
Yeah.
can say in general, I miss my family, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really hard. Does most of your family still live in Mexico, Danya?
Yes.
Do you have any family here in Colorado?
My sister,
Your sister lives here? Well,
but I had 13 years. I didn't see.
so
I
this
have not.
I have
I
not
have
seen.
seen my father.
You haven't seen your dad in 13 years?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, 13 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time to go without seeing your dad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, yeah. So yeah, food, family. Family's a huge one, for sure.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Oscar, what do you miss about Honduras?
What?
What do you miss about Honduras?
I miss our food and my friends
Yeah,
and my culture.
yeah.
Yeah.
The culture. Tell me about the culture. What aspect of the culture do you miss?
And the culture, when we travel with my family, is a lot of happy eh, all our family and our culture too. When for example in Christmas is really happy and all my city and I practical sport. I practical to practical sport with my friends.
You play sports with your friends?
Yeah, play sport. Yeah, play.
Play soccer?
¿Puedo decir practico en deporte?
Normally we say play in English. It
Yeah.
depends on the sport, but normally, like, so practice has the idea of what you do before a game. Like practice, I practice soccer, I go to soccer practice, it has the idea that I'm gonna do drills, I'm gonna run, do sprint, you know, do more different types of activities like that. But
Yeah.
the game itself is typically we'd say I play soccer. So like I think what you want to say is I miss playing soccer with my friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one.
That's all.
That's it. Okay, good. Araceli?
I think it's the same. The family, the friends, the parties are different. I mean, here, so
How are the parties different than here?
I don't know. Here is in Mexico, for example, when you get married, you did a really huge party in
You
a
throw,
big
you throw
salon.
a big party. You
Excuse
throw.
me?
You throw a
Oh,
really,
you throw.
yeah. In
You
Italy,
throw a
throw
really big
parties.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a really big party in a huge salon with the music or the band, I don't know, the
Yeah.
band music is really good groups or bands or is um, I don't know, it's different like here. Here is you spend a lot of money and you don't get ¿cómo se dice? Enjoy. You didn't enjoy
You don't enjoy
things.
it as much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
My daughter's quinceañera was beautiful and funny and
Fun, not fun.
fun.
Yeah.
there are exceptions, I
Yeah.
know, but it's different. One party here than one in Mexico. For
Yeah.
me. I don't know.
Weddings and those big
Mexico
events.
is all your family, all your friends. It's here not.
Yeah, I think it's that the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, not having your family and your friends around certainly makes it different. Weddings here are big parties, but it all depends on, I guess, who's getting married. And I don't know if this is one of the differences, but here in the United States, it's really common to get a really big venue for a wedding as well, where you throw a really big party. But here it's expensive. Like it is super expensive to throw a wedding. I don't know if it's different in Mexico or whatever, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, in Mexico it's expensive too, but not to compare with here.
Yeah, and so one thing I would say about parties here versus in Mexico or other places, you know, is that they're shorter here. Like, I think in, you know, I think like if you have a wedding here in the United States, you go, you watch the wedding, you have dinner, and then you dance for like an hour, and then you go home. And in Mexico, it's like all night. It's like
all night,
like a week.
And the next day,
it's not even just the night of the wedding, right? It's like a week-long celebration where every single night you're doing something. And
the next day is the tornaboda. We say tornaboda.
What is that?
The next day, you continue the party the next day.
Okay,
with menudo in the morning, and all day you continue. It's the tornaboda.
Yeah. Here the next day, everybody goes back home and stays at home and sleeps all day, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think parties and big special events, I think are a lot more fun in Latin America for sure. Here, everybody's on a schedule. We have a time. We have a time frame. The wedding starts at 7. The dinner starts at 8. The band starts at 9. and everybody goes home at 10.
Yeah.
And we have a very strict schedule we have to stick to.
Yeah.
Because time is money here, you know, time is money. We got to have everything all planned out.
Mhm. That's true.
Okay, good. Elena? Okay,
She left.
I guess. All right. So yeah, that was it for lesson number 6. So for homework, do lesson number